so we just came over today to check on the baby alligators. We fed them yesterday. They still got some pellets and stuff up on land, which is good. Now, the only downside is we actually just found all this water on the floor here. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but it goes all the way across the front. So we're gonna go behind here real quick and double check that too. I hope it's not leaking.
What is it with gator tanks, man? I mean, seriously, hopefully we don't have this problem with Salt's new giant tank.
Oh no, there's water.
A lot?
Not none. Guys, look at that. Look at all that's right there, that's all water on the ground. The only thing is, I don't know where it's coming from.
I think we probably should call Lori.
I mean, it makes sense that she's the boss, but also, should we?
Hello?
Hey Lori, so we're over here trying to feed the gators and stuff, and there's some water on the floor.
There's what?
There's water on the floor.
In front of the gators?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a little bit behind it.
Okay, I'll come over there right now.
Okay. I want to watch how hard she swings open the front door.
Well, at least you wanted to redo these. Well, there's definitely water and quite a bit of it.
It's not behind, it's coming from like under.
No, meaning like how would it have gotten behind just this piece?
I don't know.
So it had to have been in here. Nothing back there, Lord?
No. It wasn't on our agenda, but we're gonna have to get all these baby gators out and like get in there and look at everything and try to figure out from the inside. It's not behind, it's not coming from the filters or the plumbing. What I think it probably is something is running somewhere from the splash and then trickling down in from the bottom.
Gator tanks, huh?
Water features.
We just wanted to feed some gators, man.
No, I wanted today to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, little baby. Come here, guys.
Hi, little baby. Sorry. You'll be back soon.
Oh my God, this one's been eating all the food.
Oh my God, you chunk mong.
Are you a crocodile?
So how many was that?
15, 16, 17. 17.
Oh, you got another one?
Another one. Baby gators are good at hiding.
I mean, wow, guys, what a fiasco, huh? Just came over here to feed some gators, and now it's a whole operation, I guess. So I'm gonna get it figured out. We have to. There's no other choice. Man, it was so close, too.
You see some air bubbles in here. Yeah, right where it meets the water, there's some bubbles that keep popping up.
Nothing there is wet at all. I don't know why this is wet.
Is it wet?
It's hard to tell because some of it looks wet, but this right here, like, is wet. There's definitely some wicking going on from the filter. So we're gonna have to drain this, look at it, and probably seal it better. Because that's probably what it is. You know, this floor is so wonky. It could be slanting that way to where that's why it's also going this way.
That's what I'm thinking too. Because yeah, it's all wet right underneath here, right under it. You can see the water even moving.
And then over there, it's the same thing. Well,
this blows.
I feel glad that we found the hole. It's just a matter of 100%. I know this is what it is. Jeff thought he got everything, but clearly the way that waterfall's going and running down, something that's not sealed right there, that it's wicking into and out. It's not the enclosure, it's the in-between.
Which is good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's not a failure.
Better than that.
Yeah.
Enclosure, yeah.
Jeff!
Hefe, are you here?
What are you doing? Head over to the Reptarium.com. Signed up for our waffle. We got some good stuff. We got the signed stuffy. We got a Brian in the Wild. We have a Brian signed Brian in the Wild. You guys understand that he actually signed this, right? Like, we're not joking. Like, I watched him sign this. What are you doing? Go to the Reptarium.com. Sign up for the waffle right now. I almost forgot. His shirt. Sign up for the waffle. Right, Stitching?
Go do it right now.
Is it too early for margaritas?
It's lunchtime.
This will be the answer to test my theory. 99.9% sure it's accurate. The waterfall coming down the rock is wicking somewhere where it was actually a little bit wet on the wall. It's probably going under and over here. Nothing on these walls over here is wet at all. And the puddle isn't even there, but it was kind of just going. So I think the floor slopes, I think that's it. If we dry all this out, we'll know there's no leak, and then we'll go from there draining, and then we'll have to just really look at that whole waterfall area. Jeff can help with that too. Again, this is his forte, right? He's gonna be really bummed because he thought he got it all. You never know.
One
That's the
tiny
thing.
pinhole can lead to all
And
this.
it can take a while. Like, this wasn't an extreme amount of water. We had it up and running for
Oh no,
more than
probably
that.
5
Yeah,
days.
It was
Yeah.
probably almost a whole week. That little bit just compounding over the days is probably what it is, because this wasn't a huge mess.
One little baby gator tooth to try to bite something, to taste test it, and it moved a seal or a grain of dirt.
So what are we doing?
We're moving alligators for now.
Temporary.
Oh, cool. So we'll put them in the chopsticks enclosure for now, just until we get this fixed up.
Yep, it won't take long. I mean, like I said, I think it's going to be an easy, quick fix. You know, these guys need water, and they need to be secure. So good thing we got a lot of empty enclosures.
So many baby gators, dude. It's going down. So cute.
This is the baby gator exhibit, and that's the two-headed turtle exhibit.
It would actually be easier to do feeding.
It literally just popped in my head.
Now my mom's going. So,
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, I think it's my bath bombs.
Oh, no way, really?
I must have accidentally shipped them here.
It's a giant bath bomb.
Man can't take a bag.
yeah.
Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna guess it's a net.
It is a net of sorts.
Oh my god, this is cool. Is those pool noodles?
For packaging, I would assume, or for having fun. I like all of it. Or for beating misbehaving children.
See, now I'm thinking trampoline, but you're saying it's still a net.
This is what we will use to transport the large elasmos. The cow nose rays, we could even fit the smaller sharks in here if we wanted to as well. Even if they get big enough in the freshwater predator tank, we could use this to move them around.
And what's special about this other than rather than a regular fishing net?
When you lift it up on both sides, it will be hard to, since it's still kind of flattened out. If you put weight in that bottom part, it sinks down. Their weight is evenly distributed on the bottom, so there's no pressure points on their body. Since they're mostly made out of cartilage, you want to be as careful as you can be when you're moving these animals around. And a lot of these animals are very prone to jumping. That's why there's a cover on top of it too. And so you latch that cover back over, and even if they did build up enough energy to jump out of the net, they're not going anywhere. So this one is a shark sling. If we have enemies, we can slingshot the sharks at them.
Get the heck out of here, dude. That's sweet. That's like some Dr. Evil stuff.
Yeah, this thing kind of lays out flat, and then you have supports in here, 2 people here, and then they would be holding the weights on that side too.
There's like a rigid piece right here. Yeah, yeah.
You're securing the head safely up into that point, lift up on both points. Also, the weight is distributed across the whole thing, and then you basically just kind of carry them wherever you're going.
And where do you bring your sharks? I mean, like, are you going to IHOP?
You can use them as carry-ons as long as they fit in the overhead.
I know a lot just happened off camera. What's going on?
It's hilarious. Okay, we've already had this conversation in these epiphanies, trying to figure all these things out. And some things were already established of what they were supposed to be or what the original thought was. This was a very poorly designed gator tank. And I don't really think this is exactly what Brian had envisioned, but yet no communication was gone, and this is what we got. So honestly, I've never liked this. Because of what we're dealing with now, and we were talking about different things, we moved the baby gators into that other enclosure temporary. Why can't they stay there? They actually look good here, right? And then we're brainstorming, well, what could come in here? Having something else here makes me not hate this enclosure, because if we can do something like maybe a semi-aquatic that could go in there and we could do this different, it would actually make so much more sense, from ease, from care, from cleaning, from just everything. I never ever thought I would ever like this enclosure, but right now I like this. This is exciting.
We have those green tree monitors.
Oh, I like where you're going.
What if we leave the water up, still do a couple branches across, and then we do put fish in here or something, and then just have it all planted out on top?
I love that idea, is having this as a multi thing, just like we did a few enclosures.
Diamondback terrapin in here or something. I know they're not necessarily from the same place in the world.
What about
but
side net?
I mean, we have all of
Side
these
next from Australia.
We have these turtles that don't have a spot yet.
I think the albino side next, it's from the same area, Indo to Australia.
Okay.
All right. Guess what?
This is
gonna
how
go.
it goes.
This is gonna go from literally the enclosure I hate and despise to maybe one of my favorite enclosures.
AJ, what are you doing?
I am prepping these skimmers and working on my Santa Claus skills too.
What do you want for Christmas, little skimmer?
It's all water to fill my cylinder. Actually start doing what I was intended to do.
Well, dude, it looks sweet. Can't wait to see all these unwrapped and in their final spots.
Yeah, me too.
Connie! Hi. Guess what? Baby gators aren't going in baby gator tank.
What?
What?
Baby gator tank, scratch.
So what's gonna go in the baby gator tank?
Green tree monitors are actually gonna go in the top part of the baby gator tank. Oh, you are so covered in poop. They're gonna move up top because that's a huge, big open space up there, and the gators can't use it, you know?
So wait, are we gonna put anything in the water with them?
Yes.
Is that what's going in the water?
Bottom?
Wow.
Pink bellied albino side neck turtle.
And it's really side necking.
It do be side necking though.
So we're gonna put these guys in the water, and I'm also gonna try to convince Lori that we need some kind of fish.
In there with them?
Yeah.
What kind?
I don't know.
Bluegill.
Nah, because bluegill might try to eat the turtle.
Crappie.
Crappies?
Goldfish?
No, because turtles can't eat too many goldfish.
Guppies.
Gulpies?
Yep.
You mean guppies?
Yep.
We could do minnows, we could do guppies.
Oscars?
Might also try to eat things.
A golden
Because
dorado.
you get guys.
Oh!
What was
A
that?
coelacanth.
Who?
How about just seahorses?
Freshwater.
What
A
about?
pike.
Oh!
Too big. These guys are obviously from Australia, Indo, just like the green tree monitors. So like we figured, stick with that theme. They'll have green trees up top, these guys in the water, hopefully some fish.
Then what's gonna go in there when these guys are gone?
In there?
Yeah.
Nothing. These are
What?
gone. We're getting rid of these.
Yes, because that will add so much
Yay.
more room for activities.
I know.
The baby gators are going in Chopstick's tank. Where's Chopsticks gonna go?
It's on this side because that way the tree still kind of like hangs over the aisle. Or you have it going in the door. And then bam, tree, tortoise, cat, cod.
So I know you guys didn't hear all of that, but big changes coming soon. I'm super excited. You guys are psyched. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I think that's because then that frees up another one of those for something else. Lori doesn't like how the Mata tank is set up.
Why?
Angled like that.
Sorry.
Because it's hard to make a wall with rock on glass tanks, right? But we're gonna put a second tank right there and make a L on the end wall.
Mata and two-headed
Two-headed
turtle.
turtle, yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna take
Turtle
one of the
corner.
tanks that the Fly River's in,
Okay.
just like he's in now, just move it across.
They're gonna love that.
I know, and it's cool because it's gonna be right next to Matilda. He gets to look out and see the Cappy, dude. Lots of changes at the Legacy.
Right now.
What else is happening?
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.